Good morning everybody, welcome back to Triple T Golf. It's going to be a hard video to make, this one. I think it could be the end. And by that I mean, I think it could be the end of bloody summer. Sorry for the YouTube typical clickbait thumbnail. But yeah, I think this could be the end of summer. It's freezing and it's raining. I'm starting this intro in my car again. So recently you might have seen that we've done a couple of course reviews and we've been putting up there sort of the best value for money golf courses. We've had a couple of comments now telling me to try this one particular golf course. So that's where we're at this morning. We are at Lupset / Wakefield Golf Course, and we are gonna. I keep saying we. It's me playing on my Todd down here. It's going to be the usual thing. I think I'll do a couple of montage-esque sort of intro video shots of the golf course now for you, and then I'll probably film a few holes while I'm walking round. Just in the shop then, guys. So yeah, they do sort of club gripping in there, and there's a few little items in there and everything else. It's just cost me £25, which is a Saturday morning, so I suppose it's not too bad. A couple of buggies, as you'll see there behind me. Yeah, I mean, as I was just talking to the guy in the shop, it's one of, I think, the last Wakefield council-owned golf courses. There used to be 4 of them, one of which we was very fond of because it was in Ponty, and that's now overgrown. One of which was Whitwood, ironically, and then there was another one somewhere as well. But this is the only one they've got left. So yeah, let's make our way down to the first tee and let's play a bit of golf. We queue here at the first tee. There's already a bit of a problem. There's a 3-ball that's decided that they're going to go out in front of me, even though they can see I'm on my own, which is great. Hole number 1. See if we can get one down there. This is a quite narrow fairway, I think. That was definitely a first shot of the day type swing. Right, so as we walk down hole 1, first impressions, what do we think? Well, it looks lovely. It looks a nice course. These fairways are nice and short. I think I'm going to struggle because it's early morning and there's lots of trees. Lots of trees. So I can't imagine Tony scoring well down here today. Yes, I did just refer to myself in the third person. Right, we need to try and find this. As you can see, I'm just on the edge, just in the rough. Tricky way into the green really, but I'm just going to try and bump it in. Got that down here, it's not. What was that in? Looks like it was in somewhere. Right, looking at these, they look short, they look like they could be fast. I think there's going to be a dink onto the front. There's too many hills and ridges around for me to try and bump this, unfortunately. So we're just going to try and get it on the front of the green. Yeah, the greens look very nice. As you go, nicely cut. I mean, this is only all one, obviously, but we start with a bogey. So that's what I was talking about there with the houses. Look, the houses are very, very close. Just how much of an inconvenience is it? I don't know. If you are interested in buying a house, by the way, right next to a golf course, which is for sale over there. So we're walking across hole 5, apparently. We've got guys in buggies driving across hole 2, which is great. And then we've got hole 2 over here. Right, hole 2 at the City of Wakefield Golf Club is a 524 yard par 5 SI4, and it looks like it's a dog leg to the left at the end. Killer crow. So yeah, it looks like this is just a thing. I mean, I thought at 10 to 7 I'd be quite early, but there's 4 balls, 3 balls and 2 balls everywhere. Okay, hole 2. Let's just see if we can get down there. I've got over that tree, so I should be alright. Right, so I need to be careful that the being held up all the time doesn't sort of spoil my mood for this, because it's supposed to be obviously a course review. So we've just teed off on the second hole, and what can I tell you so far? Well, like I say, there's trees everywhere, which we're in the middle of a city centre here. We're in Lupset in Wakefield. Fairways look very nice. I think the best thing I can say so far, I know I'm only 2 holes in, but you wouldn't necessarily picture it as a council course. I mean, yeah, it's extremely busy. It's not cheap at 25 quid for 18. It's probably about average. But so far it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. It's so busy. I don't understand why it's so busy. I've got 280 yards. I've got a 9-iron. I'm just going to try and cut this front bit of the trees here and just get it down 100 yards or so. What's that? Bounce. This is a beautiful looking hole. Well, second part of the hole. It's downhill, so I'm going to go with an 8-iron. Yeah, this rain's shit. Could be in the bunker, you know. That didn't come round at all. So I've avoided the bunker, but there's some what looks like aeration. No, they're not holes, but I don't know what they are. But yeah, hopefully they'll stop anywhere soon. So it's going to be a bit difficult to get over this bunker. So I've left myself the dreaded bunker shot. Woo, I've just fallen into one of them holes. Ball's moving. Oh, I've got the downslope. It stayed on, but I caught the downslope. Right, feeling like it's going left and right. Close, and I have the line. And that's the second bogey on the trap. Guys, bit of an update for you. I'm now on hole 8. I am 6 over and we've got an elevated tee down to a slightly dogleg left green. 305 yards apparently. Still got the same 3 ball in front of me that obviously don't know the rules, so let people play through. It's raining just as heavy as it was, and I've got 2 guys behind me in a buggy that don't seem to be the most patient either. So yeah, I'm just going to try and capture some holes. None of this is the fault of the golf course, I get that, but I'm not enjoying myself at the minute. However, that's gone between the 2 trees and that could be perfect. Let's get down and find out, eh? I've got 95 yards. I think I must have hit that tree. Well, I know I hit the tree, but it must have took some sting out of it and rolled into the other ones. Right, 95 yards, 91 yards, sorry, into this downhill green. Looks like it's going to roll forever. Yeah, second shot. I fatted it. Wow. I've got the 52 again. Aim for that front of the green. And let it roll down. Got a par putt. There is lines, look. Every hole's got these on so far. Now I get it's probably to do with the upkeep of the ground because they seem to be fading in places, but it does make it difficult when you're trying to do a little bump and run or anything like that. Luckily Stan will tell you I'm a bit of an idiot. I like to do the old chip shots and flop shots and whatnot. But as you can see, like I've said, the greens are stunning. The bunkers are obviously wet at the minute, but they look like they've got quite soft sand in there as well. And we've got this for par. Looks like it's going right to left a little bit. Come on. Get in there. Get in. We'll take that. In any weather we'll take that. Right, so you join me on all 11. The rain's still coming, but it has died off a little bit. It's another 558. This is the 3rd par 5 I think I've come up against. It's just been like this the whole way around, just standing and waiting. It's driving me mad. I mean, that the guy there in front of me, bless him, he's hit the ball 10 yards maybe, and then he's going to go do the same again. And there's not one mention of, well, they did at the beginning, they said we might let you play through at some point. So that point's nearly here, surely. But I can see there's another group in front of them as well. We've got these 2 lads coming up behind me. There's just golfers and buggies everywhere, which is great because it's a council run course, and I love the fact it's getting the support. But oh, he's now gone right into the chat. I still can't go.
3 days later.
Still can't go. Can't be far from him, that. So there's not much more I can really say about the golf course. It's nice, it's just packed and wet, which isn't the golf course's fault. If you're walking, it's not the hilliest of courses, it's quite nice and flat. There's a lot of these speed bump type undulations, so I think it could be fun if you had a buggy. That's not great. There's odd little patch, but like I say, majority of it's in really good nick. The greens are beautiful, the greens are really nice. And so is the fairway, in all fairness. There's, like I said, there's the odd bits, but show me a golf course where there isn't the odd bits of patchiness. I've got to be honest, in terms of value for money, it's not up there. It really isn't. I mean, like I say, it's a really nice course, but 25 quid is bang average, isn't it? Let's be honest. When you think Thornhurst, if you go on a Tuesday and a Thursday, is a tenner, and that's all day, all night, and at this time of year you can definitely fit in 18 after work. I mean, 25 quid, it's what I think you pay average for a half decent 18-hole golf course, and this is just that. It's an half decent course. Right, we've got a little bit of we sat on one of them undulations here, but we can't do anything because we've got some guy that's just knocked his ball about 10 yards forward and he's now running after it. Wonderful. I have no idea what these guys are doing. They're running about on fairway and everything. Well, it's fair to say I'm not getting there. I've got a 5-wood in my hand and I've got 350 yards still. It's fair to say I'm not getting there. I've got a fairway, I've got a 5-wood in my hands, and I've got 318 yards to go. So, just wait for them just to get a little bit further up. Right, so we've got trees to the left and what looks like a bit of heavy rough. We've got trees to the right with a bit of heavy rough. I still can't go because you've got the guy there looking for his ball now on the right hand side. It don't look like it's gone anywhere, it just looks like it's gone up in the air. Right, so the 5-wood really didn't go anywhere. I've still got 128 to the green, so. I'll have it. Oh, it's short. Oh no, it's not, hold on. Okay, we should have a putt for birdie. Right, so we've just got front edge. We've got a very long birdie putt. Oh, then go around, no. Right, okie doke, for par. No, hold it. Okie doke, 7 over for the day. Right, so you join me on hole 17. I'm 11 over, which I'll take. It's a golf course I've never played before, and with everything that's gone on this morning, I'll take it. I think my handicap on this course is 9, so I'll take it all day long. This is a beautiful, beautiful par 3. It's 137 yards. As you can probably tell, the rain is coming down profusely again, and we've got the weirdest tee box ever. I mean, that you can't, I don't think you can actually see the gradient on that. Let me just bring that to the side. Yeah, so that's where the yellow pegs are on there, which is going to be interesting. But you've got a lovely short par 3 over some strategically planted bushes, a bunker, and then the hole with not much green on it. So wait for these 3 boys again. We're going to go with a pitching wedge. No, it's not that flat. Nowhere near. Terrible shot. But that's what's happening, I'm afraid. You're waiting for people. We're talking about how close the putts were, standing on green, and then you get them 2 pull up behind you as well. And it's just not been an enjoyable day, unfortunately. Here we go, then, last tee shot of the day. We've hit the floor badly. Right, so we've got 138 to the front of the green, 157 to the middle. The flag's at white, so it's 174. So I've got an 8 iron, which I know is a long way for 174. I know I'm probably not going to reach it, but I should have reached the front of the green, if not the middle, and hopefully give ourselves a chance at a birdie. Oh, got that lovely. Oh no, I have hit something and it's kicked it 90 degrees to the right. So that kind of sums up this video, really. I caught that beautifully. It landed just in front of the green, and then the grass, or whatever I've hit, has basically gone no and kicked it sort of 90 degrees to the right. And just to sum things up, the rain is just about stopping and the sky's getting brighter. I hope my misery's entertained some people today, even if you've made it this far in the video, which if you have, I don't know how. You must really want to know about Lupset Golf Course. So I'm thinking I must have hit this, because it's down there. One thing that we have done a lot of today. Oh, is that the actual building we saw earlier? So that's just in front of the clubhouse. Oh, I could have finished then. A little bit more green to play with on this one. Open that club face a little bit and try and get it over and try and get it to stop. And it hasn't stopped. It might have just stayed on, I think. Okay, so for par. Well, at least we got one on camera for you. Let's go back to the car and then I'll give you my thoughts on Lupset City of Wakefield Golf Course. Rain started coming down yet again, so I'm going to sit in my car to do the outro. Yeah, City of Wakefield Golf Course, Lupset Golf Course, is known to some of the regulars, I believe. It's a lovely course, it really is. I'd recommend anybody playing it, just maybe not coming down on a weekend or any of the busiest times. The guys obviously in front of me, there was one that was definitely new to the game. So again, I have a lot of time for people that are starting the golf game. It's just a little bit frustrating when you're stuck behind them and they don't let you play through. And that's what's happened today. I think the rains obviously annoyed me a little bit. Being stuck behind these guys that are not letting me play through annoyed me a little bit. And then the two guys coming up behind me also sort of frustrated me and made me play some really weird golf that I've not played for some long time. There's quite a lot of fats in there, which I've not done for a bit. But I finished on 12 over, which I'm happy with. But it wasn't about how I played today, it was about this course review. Now, £25 for 18 holes, I can't put it up there with good value for money golf courses. I think it's bang average in terms of the value for money. Yeah, with that being said, I still would recommend you coming down to play it. And the reason behind that is it's because it's more than a golf course. There's a story behind it. It's a council-run golf course. And as the guy in the shop pointed out earlier, they used to have sort of 5 golf courses, did the Wakefield Council, and this is the only one left. And given the sort of meteoric rise of the sport at the minute and the popularity of it, it's a shame that there's not more around. My dad and I played on Ponty. In fact, anybody that plays golf around Castleford and played golf in the sort of 90s or even early 2000s will have played Ponty at some point. And it still lives on sort of fondly in his memories, but now it's just a collection of overgrown fields. And that's a shame. The other one was Whitwood, which you've seen a lot on this channel because that's where we're based. And again, that was purchased from the council. And luckily it was. Now this is a full 18-hole course and it's kept up to in impeccable ways. The fairways are beautiful. The greens are incredible. They really are. And it's a very challenging course. Like I say, it's a par 72 course. with some very tricky sort of holes on there, and some beautiful little ones as well, like that little par 3 on 17. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. I'd recommend you coming down and playing it. I don't put it up there in the value for money courses, but it's definitely a nice course. Just try to avoid early Saturday mornings, because if you're like me and you don't like slow play, you might get a little bit cross. Right guys, you know what to do. Darren will tell you anyway, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Comment and subscribe.
There you go.
Press that bell notification thing. I don't know what it does, but press it.